Go Sparkles! Hi there, Sparkles! Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Ren, back with another video, and this is time for the monthly MAL roast series. Yes, this is the second episode of roasting MAL reviews. This is a series where I roast user reviews on my anime list. So if you didn't know about the whole setup, you could check out my series trailer as well as the first episode of the series to get a general idea. I will be linking it down in the description or in the side in the I button. Watch those videos before this video. If you have already watched that, let's get right into this. Today we will be looking at two series in particular. One will be Demon Slayer, or otherwise known as Kimetsu no Yaiba. The second is not a series, it's a movie. It's an original movie by Bones, known as Sword of the Stranger. So without further ado, let's get started with the first review. Demon Slayer.
And here is one bad part that is doing its best to ruin all the enjoyment I get from this anime. Humor. It's horrible. It's not just it's horrible, but it's completely out of place and makes it really awkward. I love stupid jokes in anime and see characters screaming their emotions, but here it looks completely out of place. Too exaggerated and so unnecessary.
Well, I don't know about that. Since humor is actually a very subjective topic, it can quite range in taste depending upon the viewer. Well, my boy quite really doesn't understand because he hasn't realized that Kimetsu no Yaiba is the most selling manga in this year, and it's just half of the year already. So let's get real, people really like this show, and if you don't really like the comedy, it's totally up to you. Don't write a review before you even have watched the full series. Like, this guy has only watched till 11th episode and already written a review. You could call that impressions, but that doesn't make a review. To the next one. The anime was pretty lit before the Yellow Kid and the Pigman got introduced. Well, this boy can't really remember names, I guess.
Their character design is horrible, and constant whining of the Yellow Kid and the irrational behavior of the Pigman is hurting me.
Well, like, character design, what kind of a character design are we talking about? Are you talking about the art which the character design is done, or like the anatomy of the anime? Because anime is notoriously known for stupid anatomy. Well, I guess he didn't expect a blonde character in a samurai Japan anime. Yes, the Yellow Kid here does whine a lot, but I mean it does add to the comedical aspect of the anime.
One or two times it's fine, but they just keep doing it every single episode. The fact that Yellow Kid absolutely did nothing makes me want to feel that he shouldn't be in the show.
Well, boy, you clearly haven't seen the full show. Boy, the yellow dude, Zenitsu, his moments were the most epic moments in anime history. Like, are you kidding? Zenitsu was a badass in that anime. We freaking loved him. So, boy, watch the full anime and then give a review. Moving on.
The story is most likely good, but the storytelling is total bullshit. You always know what happens next.
Man, this is the one thing that I see the most in every single review. You almost know what happens next. You can predict what's happening next. Who are you? Who are you? Elf from Death Note, you actually predicted every single things happening in anime. You can't do that. Who are you, Sherlock Holmes? I've already said this in my last video, in my last ML review, that every anime is not predictable. Come on, man. If you are predicting the twisted up plots of these epic anime, then you must be a genius gifted by God. You might be the next big Sherlock Holmes. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had such a talent.
Also, too much talking. Too unnatural expressions. I want to vomit when I watch it.
Too unnatural expressions. Boy, this is an anime, not a freaking live action adaptation. Okay, this is an anime. Anime characters will have unnatural expressions. Try doing an anime character pose in front of a mirror. You will quickly decide to kill yourself after you realize that you look ugly as fuck. And you too, give a review after watching the full series. Moving on. Oh, this is a bit of a strange one.
You see, Tanjiro has few abilities. One is to be smart at only certain times. Other times he's not so bright. Other ability is the ability to smell. He seems to have great sense of smell. So great that he can smell out openings in an enemy's posture and visualize to a line connecting the blade to the enemy.
Look man, that is just an artistic representation. That doesn't happen in the anime. Hell yeah, he can smell out things. He is a samurai, he's a demon slayer. What do you expect from a shonen anime?
Finally, his ability is to breathe. Yes, breathe. He can breathe to improve his body healing rate, his muscle strength, and his speed. Oh, sorry, I might have disrespected the show here. He doesn't just breathe, he breathes deeply so that, checks note, the air reaches all the cells in his body. Yep, deep breathing, people. It's a superpower. Generic writing and mediocre plot points. The soundtrack is mediocre at best, animation is subpar, characters are so generic and forgettable.
Guys, it's time. Let's kill him. Okay, that concludes the reviews for Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer was an overall a fantastic anime with great animation by Ufotable. I really liked it and I gave the show an 8 or a 9 out of 10. The next anime is Sword of the Stranger. It's a great movie by Studio Bones. I really liked it, so let's see the reviews.
The animation is seriously like 10.
Okay, so I guess unlike the previous one, this guy really did watch the entire movie.
Now come the story and character development. It was lousy. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything like I think other people do. The characters are lame, just too mysterious to care about. The little boy is just in the way and seems like a little bitch and loves his dog too much. The main character Nanashi is poorly developed to a point where I cared about him fighting the next person.
I don't know what did you expect watching this movie. But clearly if you watch the movie properly, you know that there's not a lot of time frame that you can work on this. The start to finish of the movie in the story happens to be like in 2 or 3 days. And that's not a big time frame to do a character development arc. Character development in an anime, a shonen anime, will take like several arcs. This is just, we're talking about 3 days here, man. How can a character change so much in just 3 days? Moving on. Are you searching for a bland movie with paucity in character development, predictable plot points, and subpar to average animation? Then you are in luck. Because Sword of the Stranger exists in your substandard anime expectations. Ladies and gentlemen, Studio Bones did the animation for Sword of the Stranger. And I'm not kidding, the animation was the greatest animation that I've seen in an anime movie. The fight scenes were absolute god tier animation. Fantastically choreographed fights, great action, great animation. It was an absolute treasure for your eyes. Just feast on that fight scenes. Holy shit, it was the best animation I've ever seen in my life. And this guy is calling this subpar average animation. What are you comparing this with, huh? What are you comparing this with? Sword Art Online? Of course Sword Art Online has more flashy colors. That doesn't mean Sword Art Online has more animation, alright? This boy clearly doesn't understand animation. Oh shit, I just hit my head. I am absolutely certain that you will love the animation for this movie. This is a fantastic movie and I would love you to watch this movie. Cause seriously, this is absolute feast for your eyes. The animation is second to none. This is literally the best animated anime ever. So that about wraps it up. I know this video wasn't that interesting like the rest of the video because I'm not really getting the time to work on this video due to my online class schedule going on due to this quarantine. Well, the new season of anime just dropped and I am absolutely hyped as hell for a few series. So for my first impressions videos and my review videos will be coming up soon on this channel. So please subscribe and hit that bell icon if you want to watch all those videos. And like always, I've been your novice anime fans. New videos will be coming up soon. So till then, see ya.